You know what's so strange that people don't realise in Jamaica? You're being bombarded with filthy and dirty music. Gone are the days now really where this generation want to listen to the likes of Beres Hammond, Luciano, Gregory. You know, everybody's listening to some ridiculous cocky pussy music and thinking it's sexy. We are all energy, and what we listen to reflects our energy. So it's no wonder there's so many murders and mistreatment of women in Jamaica, because even the women in Jamaica, you're there slamming your genitals down on the ground like you're whores. You've got no value of your own body. You've gone along with all this dirty music thinking that you'll get more from men if you listen to this dirty, disgusting, really, really derogatory music towards women and life. All of these gun songs, I find it really odd that Andrew Holness hasn't banned them and said this is creating hate, it's instilling hate and causing people to commit murder. Because if you're driving down the street and you're listening to, I don't know, let me think, Beres Hammond, Rockaway, you feel lovely, you feel irie. But if you start listening to songs which are saying about go shoot a woman or open a clip in a woman's womb, do you not think that that instills and encourages violence and hate? That music would not be allowed to be played yet. It's being played in taxis amongst school kids. It's being played on the corner of nearly every street in Jamaica. And it's like people get excited about it. Just like all them men out there that wear their pants down their arses and not realising that, well, in the UK, when you go to prison and you do that, it means that you're open for sex, you're gay. But yeah, every Jamaican man wears their trousers halfway down, thinking it's an American style, when it's actually a homosexual fashion. And it's to let you know that people are ready. The bleaching. Why do you want to be a white man? I go downtown and I see loads of people bleached up, especially men. You're putting raw bleach chemicals on your skin that can cause cancer to start off with. You're taking your natural skin colour that Jar gave you and you're trying to convert yourself to be a white man, the very man that you cuss and diss. You want me. A massive problem in Jamaica is the music, because we all live life on frequency and energy. We're all molecular structures of vibrations. And why do you think that these devils keep tapping into our frequency, our megahertz? I'm a healer. If you listen to Reiki music, the frequency is to heal the body. But what these satanic devils do is they make sure that all the music surrounding us is at a frequency where it's detrimental to our health, our body, our mind and our spirit. All this dirty, nasty music in Jamaica needs to be banned. And it needs parental guidance, because no children should be listening to music about man shoving a cocky in a woman's pussy when they're on the way to school. And then you wonder why so many kids are getting pregnant there. You wonder why so many kids are having sex at the ages of 12 and 13. It's because of the influences around them and what they're listening to. So you, Andrew Holness, you need to stop with all this dutty, nasty music. Ban it. You need to make it illegal on the island and it only be about righteousness, roots culture, positive vibes, so that the island uplifts. I have been going to the island for 30 years and now I look at the energy there and it's all driven to subliminally control you, to murder each other, suppress each other, enslave each other, be detrimental to each other, especially women. What is wrong with the women in Jamaica that you feel like by having your arse hanging out, you're sexy? It's like you're putting your goods out there and you're acting like hookers. Seriously, and to me as a woman, I find it degrading. I have too much value for my body. I don't mind you wearing like a sexy outfit on the stage, but it's ridiculous when you're there having imitative sex on a stage. You know, the music needs to change because it's the frequency of the music that affects our mindset. And in Jamaica, it's nothing but detrimental music. People tend to run all the spiritual, cultural, uplifting music. And I, for one, have had enough of listening to cocky, pussy and gun music. It does nothing for me, and you all look a bunch of jokers. You look cheap, nasty and satanic, worshipping that kind of music, thinking that that kind of music is really, really good, when it's absolute shite. There's no substance to it, no real lyrical content, and half of you can't sing that sing it. So it's quite confusing to me how many children are exposed to all this music, and then you wonder why the crime rate is high. How many people listen to this all day long in garrisons and then wonder why men go and pick up a gun and go and commit crime. And the police are just as bad for listening to it and promoting it. It should be banned. Any explicit sexual or gun or killing or rape should be banned. It should not be allowed to play on any airwaves in Jamaica. None at all. I mean, good God, you can't put anything up about the Juk without it being a lie, but you'll encourage people to listen to gun, cocky and pussy music. I've had enough. It's not real music. We need to go back to the foundation of music in Jamaica. Dennis Brown, Bob Marley, all the things that people came to visit that island for. They didn't come for the government. They didn't come for like this ridiculous government that thinks that they're superstars. No, they came for music. And reggae music is like being pushed to one side so Satan's music can come in. And we need to stop it right now.